How's it going, everybody? I have for you today the Epomaker TH80. It's a 5-pin, rotary knob, 75% keyboard that really packs a punch for its price point. Included in the box is everything you'll need to get going on your keyboard journey. These things include the manual in different languages, a rugged Type-C cable, and also a 2-in-1 switch keycap puller that works better than some of the ones I've bought before. And as I start this review, I want to say thank you to Epomaker for sending out this keyboard. While I was sent this, I was not paid in any way, and Epomaker has not told me to say or do anything in particular. With that being said, let's begin. Right off the bat, I'm not the biggest fan of the font on the keycaps, but I do enjoy the profile and sound that comes from it. They are MDA profile and it took a bit for me to get used to. What I do enjoy is this rotary knob. It feels very high quality and I can feel the clicks of each level I am turning in. Right now the keyboard is priced at $89.99 on their website, and for this being a whole kit, it is something I can definitely stand behind. They have sent me their edition with Gateron Pro Red switches, and they are basically regular Gateron Reds pre-lubed. Quite honestly, they did a decent job, as it's not mushy nor does it have any or much scratch. One of my favorite features on the keyboard is that the feet have 2 adjustable levels that both feel great to type on. Alright, enough about the initial impressions. Here's a stock typing test to see what it's like to type right out of the box. This will be tested on my blue Yeti mic. So there it is. Not bad for being stock, right? However, if I had to be nitpicky, the stabilizers were a bit rattly. Other than that, the lube job was great, and the sound that came from it was very pleasant. Shown here is me struggling to get this thing open. Pro tip, get the screws from under the feet out first. Trust me, you won't look dumb trying to pry this thing open. While this sounded great as it was, I never leave anything stock. But I also wanted to see what we were working with. From a quick inspection, they did a great job with the sound dampening. It comes with spacebar rubber, case foam, and foam between the plate and PCB. At first I was excited to see gaskets on the inside of the top and bottom of the case, but it is housed way too tight to have any flex, so in turn, it's very stiff. I'm sure we can mod it someday to make this a little bit more bouncy. Oh yeah, I forgot to state that this is Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz as well. Anyway, the modding of this keyboard is going to be pretty light. I'm going to do what most people are going to do to their keyboards anyways. These things being changing out the switches and keycaps. A great feature of this keyboard is that it's south-facing, so we get to utilize cherry keycaps with any switches. But that doesn't matter right now because I'm using long pull stems anyways. These are the Kinetic Lab Salmon tactile switches that are very similar to Holy Pandas. The bump feels the same and they spring back very fast. I am going for a clackier sound profile to see how the board handles that. In my opinion, stock isn't everything. I appreciate both sides of the sound profiles. Lastly, I am going to be adding my Keychron Q1 keycaps. They are OEM and made out of PBT plastic. This is to get a feel for different sounding keycaps. The only con I found with this keyboard is the stiffness from how tight the case sandwiches the PCB. Otherwise, I fully recommend this as a budget 75% because it checks off all the boxes. In this next section, I am going to be going over the onboard features of the keyboard. There is software for the keyboard, but I'm not going to be going over that as I never really use software anyways. To change the color, it's FN enter. To change RGB effects, it's FN /. For brightness, it's FN down or up. For effect speed, it's FN left or right. One of the features I couldn't get to work was RGB on or off. For some reason, FN space did not work for me. All in all, I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you're looking for an all-in-one 75%, this would be my go-to. Until next time.